For the Cleveland Browns, they moved up and they get Trent Richardson. Would you like that?
Well, you know, I was having a discussion with this wonderful young man next to me, and he said Richardson, and I said Blackman. I don't know. It's tough. If you go for a running back in the first round, he better be damn good.
Yeah.
He better be damn good.
Especially number 3.
Absolutely. So everything I've heard about him is that he's tough, he's extremely strong, and you know, of course, he played for the national championship, Alabama, University of Alabama. So, and then one thing he also does, he does not fumble. He carries the ball like Tiki Barber carries the ball. The new running back, they carry the ball high. He doesn't fumble a lot. He's very strong, very doable. Everybody knows he comes from Nick Saban. He's a very disciplined coach. So I think a lot of people are going to like him. I think you couldn't go wrong with the third pick, whether it was a wide receiver or the running back. So,
Byron, let me ask you about the 2 quarterbacks that have already gone. Your take. I mean, do you think both of those will have great NFL careers? Lockett, Griffin III, or not?
Well, I mean, it's very tough, you know, when you're dealing with a quarterback position. I mean, Andrew, look, I personally know Jim Irsay. He was a football player at SMU, and he wanted to go defense, and so on the defensive coach to be his head coach. And I think Andrew Luck has the ability to be able to come in and run an offense without having a whole lot of coaching. I don't know who the offensive coordinator is for the coach, and his name escapes me. But what I'm saying, you have a guy that can come in and can say, okay, you do this, you do that, you do that, know how to run an offense. I think it's very important when you bring in a defensive coach to be ahead of your team. Jim Irsay wanted to change the face of the coach. And I honestly think that at some point in the NFL, you go from having offense to where you gotta try in some, I don't care how you, to stop an offensive team. Look at the playoff game. Look, I mean, the only blowout game was the New England Patriots against the Denver Broncos. All those other games were defensive games, close to the best. Baltimore Ravens, New England Patriots, Giants, Frisco, Giants, Patriots, all tough, hard-played games were really, honestly, the quarterback, in my opinion, was not the difference. The defense was the difference for the New York Giants. That's the reason they won the game.
All right, Byron. We've got to hang here for a little bit. We're going to see what the next pick is going to be here.
It looks like there's another trade. Looks like Jacksonville moved up to 5 to take Tampa's spot. So we'll see if we can get the details on that.
And you never know, honestly, right? Am I right, Ray? You get in here, you never know what the heck is going to happen here. Anything's possible. So already got the second team to move up in the first couple of picks.
That's right. So many different, scenarios based on who goes, everything, spins off of that. So if a guy goes unexpectedly, then it opens up opportunities. If teams looking at the board saying, hey, didn't have this guy that high, but I got another guy who I like better. So there's a whole bunch of different scenarios that take place. I'm surprised that Jacksonville moved up. They must believe Minnesota's not taking a wide receiver here in order to look up to 5. They're still going to end up with their guy, Justin Blackman, at 5 instead of at 3.
Obviously, Matt Khalil is the best offensive lineman in this draft, right? Without question.
Without question. He is a franchise left tackle. He is a 12-year starter in this league. He may be the pick here for Minnesota. We know they need a left tackle, we know they need a corner. You got 2 great players on the board here. They've got a bounty to choose from, so they can't go wrong either way. Claiborne or Khalil. I think it's Claiborne, but they have needs in both spots.
How about the Buffalo Bills? Could look to move up to this spot?
They could. I don't think they have the ammunition to get there. I think they'll sit back and settle for Riley Reef at 10 and go to second best tackle in the draft. And they'll be happy with that. He's a solid player too. He'll be a great addition for them.
Byron, we got a lot of Buffalo Bills fans around here, and they made a big splash, as you well know, in the off-season on the defensive side of the ball. And we've got to take an offensive lineman tonight, but maybe this will be the first year since, I want to say, 1999 that the Bills can crack the playoffs. What do you think of Buffalo?
Well, I think Buffalo, the best free agent, of course, in the NFL draft. I mean, in the NFL offseason this year with Mario Williams.
Yeah,
I don't know if you ever got a chance to see this guy. This guy is a stud. I mean, I have see him up close and personal when I was out in Indianapolis when the Texans played the Indianapolis Colts. That guy is a physical freak. He is phenomenal. I mean, like defensive end, like linebacker. I mean, he was a difference in my opinion. Houston could keep him. Buffalo needed defense. I think Buffalo is going to try to go defense. They had a lot of offense this year. Their quarterback was phenomenal. You know what? The defense let them down the stretch. I think they're going to go defense, maybe a defensive tackle, but I think Buffalo wants defense.
Byron, do you remember when Charlie Casserly was GM of Houston? He took a lot of grief for taking Mario Williams over Reggie Bush. A lot of grief.
Yes.
Who's laughing now?
Hey, I have two sisters that live in Houston. They're big Houston Texans fans. They booed him. And, he basically lost his job because of that. You know what? Mario Williams has proved to be a phenomenal player. Houston had a lot of good defensive players, so they could afford to lose him. I mean, he got a lot of money in Buffalo. I think he's going to do a world of difference, and Buffalo needs to improve their defense.
Well, guys, Matt Khalil, tackle USC, just taken by the Minnesota Vikings.
Listen, this is a great pick for the Vikings. You couldn't go wrong either way. Claiborne is going to solidify your corner position. Khalil is going to solidify your offensive line. You've got a second-year quarterback coming back now in Christian Ponder. You're turning the reins over to him. You know what? You got to keep him upright and throw the ball. A guy like Khalil is going to protect his backside for 12 to 15 years. It's a great pick.
Okay, now who's on the clock here at number...
Jacksonville.
Jacksonville now moved up to number 5.
Yeah, and their pick is in, so I'm guessing they're going right for the wide receiver. Because, they need help at wide receiver here, so they're looking at Justin Blackman. We got to climb up a couple spots to get him. St. Louis was next. St. Louis needs a receiver too. Maybe they would have taken Blackman if he was there, so...
I'll tell you what, these teams are kind of locked in here. They're picked very quickly here tonight. There's
no reason to wait. I mean, if you make a deal or you got your pick, you got your guy in hand, get it in hand, let's move on.